Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars. And a quick recap last session, the party tried to fight some mercenaries. It ended up in a stalemate. Everyone retreated, including both the party and the mercenaries. But they were able to uncover some information about where the artifacts ended up. And this is where we left off. So now we begin with the party back to their ship. They have the location of a few safe houses that the mercenary company allegedly used, and now they are considering what they should do.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think we continue our mafia-like trend of getting into shootouts and then kidnapping people for information.
yes, worked last time. Speaking of which, as you are debating throughout the day, approach lunch, you get
We
a
didn't
small call.
we didn't even talk.
Who gets the call? Okay.
All of you, I guess. Actually, hmm, who gave the number to their number? Yeah, Uh, who,
Who
g-
gave their
who
space
gave?
number?
Yes, who gave to the little Chandra fan
It
their
was.
communication?
I don't think it was either Elena or Joanne. It was one of the other three.
I think it was mood.
Ah,
Yeah,
Yeah,
mood.
it was
He
mood.
was. If it was recent, it was mood because Neo has had no reason to be the one acting in terms of political. Was
the
the image of the
mood,
group.
amazing.
Mhm.
I don't even remember giving the communication, but
It was
it's
definitely
fine.
you.
Sure.
It was definitely you.
This is the thing.
It,
You're the
prob-
only
pro-
one with the reason to want to keep communication with him.
He was.
yeah,
You were the only one.
probably.
You were the only one in the mood to do so.
It's a recon. Even if you don't remember it all, we can say it's a recon.
No. It
Damn
makes
it.
sense. I have no problem. I just don't remember.
Hmm
Like,
Someone's in the mood.
Anyway,
like I was the one mostly talking in the last session, so yeah,
Hmm.
that could happen.
last
No problem.
the Chandra fan shows up. He says, "Oh, hi again.
Yeah.
I
I,
have some extra for you.
mm,
I'm
go.
almost, I'm almost certain, pretty positive that they will be taking their cargo in a specific safe house. Um, should I send the coordinates?" And you see a very telling gesture from his part. You understand immediately that that means if he is going to send you the coordinates, you will be sending him something extra as well.
Elena
Okay.
looks at mood before he replies and just says low. Just kind of says to him through the force, "This might be a trap."
Mm, um, can I actually answer back? I'm trying to think. Yeah, like
It's
yeah,
up
I
to
You
you.
you
can, but it
you
doesn't
can
matter.
answer back.
Because you can answer
And
back because I'm not speaking this
yeah,
out loud.
yeah. No, I'm asking mostly like because I don't remember. Like I have low force sensitivity, so I'm not. I don't remember if I can do that. I think I can because it goes with
Even
use
if
the
you
force.
can't,
You
No
don't
problem.
have to.
you don't have to. Just
Yeah, I'm not answering back. Either way, yeah. Okay, I accept the deal. And how much should I give him right now? Uh, because uh, I'm spending everything on him. I'm giving him only let's see. That's enough. I'm giving him only like 500 just to be done.
Okay. Okay. The moment he sees the transfer, he says, "Perfect. There you go."
Hmm.
And then he hangs up.
The
So,
immediately after he hands up, Neo asks you how much money did you give him.
uh, then very low. Nothing of
Neo
much.
that says trap.
Anyway, point is, even if it's a trap, we have those coordinates. We don't really need to use them, or we could, give them to
Walk into
somebody
the
else.
trap on purpose.
Hmm?
Walk into the
Well,
trap on purpose with
I
some
never,
preparation.
I never said we should go.
If we do
I mean,
go,
I can just walk in as an invisible little bear and scope it out.
I mean, I also have invisibility, but like, I'm,
My invisibility lasts forever.
I'm, I only took them to have them. Like, even if he
Yeah.
says to anybody else that they will be coming for you there, we have the advantage of thinking that we will be there. Either way, there wasn't any harm on that.
Neo decides and says, "Do we have any other lead about where we can go and find them outside of this obvious trap?"
You could try by checking the other safe houses.
which is also obviously a trap.
Uh, in a summary, there are four of them, including the new one.
Elena will chime in and say, if we do decide to do this, it would be stupid to move in there without support.
Neo decides and says, "Well, what support do we have left?"
I know, yes, I know what you're thinking. Dasa won't be able to help us, but we could have. We've got other allies. Remember?
Neo looks at you and says, "I agree. The fact of the matter is, which other allies will be willing to go help us in this crazy adventure? Yilba has no reason, to be honest, or to want to help us.
Your fr-
Kuya will put in themselves in unnecessary danger by helping us. The Republic gains nothing out
What
of
about
this, so
Aku's favorite servant?
what about your friend in the Mandalorians?
Frelisk?
Yes.
We could help, but I'm not sure if they will have the able man for this. They have been cutting short and moving quite a bit in recent times from what I heard he told me. But it never hurts to try. So Neo goes there and makes the call to Frelisk.
Felix isn't there. Please leave your message after the sound.
uh,
Hello,
and
Aku Space Pizza Delivery. May I take your order?
Neo, Neo smiles and says, "Hey, Frelisk, long
What's?
time no see.
Yeah, it's been a while,
Uh,
kid. What's up?
well, we're apparently either walking into a trap or going after some mercenaries. Do
So
you have
it's
any kind of possible backup? Because these guys are dangerous."
so it's Wednesday. Why am I not
Yep,
surprised?
it's Wednesday, says Neo.
Cord, roll an intelligence check.
Thankfully,
Neo obviously, after saying that,
As
gives you all the
as
details.
Frelis,
As
as
Frelis.
Frelisk, yes, as Frelisk.
thankfully Frelis is actually pretty good at intelligence.
That's why
Yep.
I said that.
Just hit. I haven't leveled him yet, so he should have more than this. But hey,
Okay, perfect.
Mhm.
Uh, okay, knowing how mercenary companies work and after hearing a little bit of what they've been doing there, you are almost certain that they don't want to overstay.
Yeah,
They want to make haste and take the goods or deliver them as fast as possible. So, whatever the window is to actually finding the objects, uh,
it's closing very quickly.
yes, is it's getting narrower by the
The
hour.
second.
Uh,
I could put in a word with Bo-Katan for you, but unfortunately, knowing how these things work, uh, it's not going to give us a lot of time to actually move into position. These guys will want to move the guts as fast as possible.
Yeah,
other
that's decent.
other than that, um, one thing that springs into mind is that you could, not you, but the party could actually try to find information where exactly they are moving.
The only thing I can suggest of to get a better read on to how we can help is do a bit of digging to see if they're going to keep it in that safe house for long. Try and do some digging as to where it's going to be moving, and then once you know that, then contact me back and I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, that nonsense is okay. We on my way right now. Will we do that on the meantime? We'll wait for him for you.
All right,
So we do investigation rolls, right? Sorry,
Gather information,
gathering
yes.
information.
look at the neon signs, he says before he cuts off.
All hail
I did
Aki.
a good job. That's a 17. If someone has
Please tell
a
me that's enough.
That
Actually, yes, it is enough.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's enough,
no
and
one
I
else has to
cannot pass
roll. Thank God.
it.
So, uh, from what you learn, it seems that the mercenary group is focusing their efforts in coming and going. I mean,
Oh
they have
my.
been seen a lot
oh
around
my.
two of the come on, two of the safe houses. The one that you got the information about from Tutsak a few hours back, or not a few hours, but a few minutes back, is not one of them.
Hmm. So it was a trap. Yeah.
No one knows.
You're saying basically no, but yes. Got it.
No, but yes, but maybe.
Unless, perhaps,
Potentially.
Unless,
But
but
Exponentially so. But
unless.
but we don't really need to focus on it too much because like yesterday, like my new character in Snow Republic, it's all inconsequential.
so, two of the warehouses are not seeing any traffic, the other two do. The new one that you
so
got information about is not one of the two that have been used, at least not recently.
okay, I'm going to use an intelligence roll to see if I can gather anything else from the information we got here.
Okay.
That's a 16. Okay.
So, yes, all four of them have been used by them.
Mm-hmm.
The two of them are the ones that have currently being used. The other two have been in decline, I guess. They are not making any movements there. That's the thing. There are two possibilities. Either they are moving towards those, they are moving goods and equipment and whatever else, mainly in those two safe houses, in order to throw people out of their scent, let's say, and they're actually storing the important things in the other two, or they are cleaning up house and preparing to leave. They have already emptied the other two, and they're doing the same for the two remaining. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Okay. So obviously Neo shares all of this information with the crew. Looks at them like waiting, what do you think that we should do? He's not going to, go and jump on this for everyone here because he doesn't have the mentality of, a mercenary group in this case. Hello.
Does anybody?
Does anybody? That's the only
Even
person
even
who
then,
does. The only person who does is Fredis, so the only thing you can do is call him back.
Actually,
yeah,
there is one more thing that you could try
Mhm,
to do.
mhm.
Wing it.
Granted, it's difficult, but you could
But
actually try.
Use the force to locate the artifact.
Uh, yes, maybe you will be able to pick up something
Okay, so the three of us.
because
Why
you
the
know that these things have some connection
force?
to the force.
I
Why
sense
not?
nothing.
Let's do it.
Okay,
There,
Ooh.
30.
send something.
I'll
Does
Let's see.
Nina
roll.
want to try it?
Let's see, Elena. Can you go 35 with a force
33.
point?
30.
We have 4 force point now, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Do I need
Well,
to use one?
it's up to you.
Can you assist on use the force?
I already roll, so you
Yeah.
can assist, but since you already roll,
Does it?
that's
I'm gonna
enough.
ask the DM if it needs a force point or not.
Actually, can you assist to use the force? That's a good
You
question.
can, but you have to be force sensitive.
Okay,
In order,
of
you
course.
have to be trained in use the force skill.
Mm.
So I was a 23 not enough to succeed on that?
And
It is enough to actually
Okay.
help.
So
So now that's a 35.
that's a 35. Is that enough?
Mhm,
Okay, it is. I mean, it's a 35.
mhm.
I don't think there's anything
So,
beyond a 35.
mhm. Elena, you take. Hmm.
Oh god, he's
uh,
laughing. He's
mood.
laughing.
Mood. Let's go with mood first.
Mhm.
You can feel that something is still here.
that's all.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
You feel that yes, the things you get the feeling that the things you're after are still here.
Still in the planet, yes.
Yes. Elena,
Mhm.
you get the feeling of two places.
Okay.
They spread them.
If you take into account the coordinates of the warehouses, they correspond to two of them. One of them is one of those that is being used. The other one is one of those that are not being used at the moment. And specifically, the one that you got the coordinates for to check a little. Uh,
Gave you yes.
yes, that he just gave you.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And you get another feeling, something. You get a feeling of uneasiness, and at the same time, a little bit familiar. You can't place it.
It
Oh
just
no,
it feels like a
it's
Mon Calamari just appeared in Elena's head and just started yelling it's a trap.
no, oh no, it's Kellen's armor floating in the air,
Of
waiting
course.
for us.
Oh god, Tyron, it's the Force Vision from the start of of Trex's mod, just a random piece of armor just walking across the room. We don't know who it belongs to, but it's going to belong to someone significant.
No, we all know it's the Darth Maul legs.
Roll a
Okay.
wisdom.
Oh dear,
Who?
Roll a wisdom check.
just me, I guess.
Yes, you were the one that got that far. So
Mhm.
actually, Jawain, if Jawain did
Oh
that,
dear.
What?
We could also say Jawen since he assisted.
Oh,
Okay,
better than
well,
well, I hope since on Joanne.
I'm just afraid
good.
that
That's better
Elena
than a 7.
spontaneously got back her
Joanne
dark
didn't
side point.
disappoint, hopefully.
so that's a 19.
So Joanne gets the wisdom check.
Okay.
Except if you want to roll a force point, which I don't really suggest.
No, I'm gonna go with Joanne's roll.
Mm.
No, I was talking about the Wayne's roll.
The sense of familiarity, it somewhat reminds you of the vision back on Dathomir.
The one that basically told me about Ilva's friend, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
It is actually a shame that Elena wasn't able to uh, roll this one because she was the one that had a little more information on that.
True.
Hmm.
But
Um,
but I think we've rolled enough. I think we've both rolled enough. We know each other enough that between the two of us, we can put the pieces together.
Yeah.
Yes.
so that's what we do.
Yes.
With Joanne putting most of the pieces together.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
So,
Elena
Exactly.
set up the jigsaw. Joanne put in the final piece.
Jelena emptied the box of
Jelena.
pieces and then
Just
Joanne put it
Jelena.
together.
Jelena.
Jelena.
Jelena is the perfect tag team.
Yeah.
yes, exactly.
We give you 2 earrings and you make Zelena, okay?
Yeah.
Are we fine with that?
Oh god.
So,
That's getting clipped, by the way, Pika. Thank you very much.
you remind you remember something. You were able to see a little bit of what Ilva was seeing in her vision at some point. Uh, Out of game. Do you remember at all that particular scene
Was
or
it
not?
the little girl running through the forest, right?
Yes, yes.
So that,
That,
because obviously
yes.
I don't
Yes,
remember
yes, yes, yes.
out of character, but
Yeah, that's why I said Elena had a little more information about
Mhm.
this. Okay, so something that strikes you a bit strange, and it's the first time that you actually thought about that. That it came back to your mind and you made a connection there. The little girl had ashen hair.
much like Ilva's friend that we picked up on the ship.
Uh, that's the thing. Yena doesn't.
Does she?
She has black hair.
Uh,
Doesn't
Black ashen.
What colour's Ilva's hair? Ashen, right?
Yes. No,
Oh,
actually, let me let me put the pic for you to see. When I mean ashen, I mean grayish.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, ashen as in.
We didn't see Ilva at all. We saw a Sarge Ventress. Oh no!
Where is it?
that would be awful.
Where are you? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's black. Unless she
That
Yep.
is black, yeah.
unless she dyed it.
And Ilva's hair is somewhat reminiscent to that as well. Reminder: they're both humans.
Duh.
I mean, they could have been near humans.
Yes, they could be, but they're both humans because Yena was Falta's daughter. That was one of the witches that wasn't actually with the Night Sisters. She was completely alone, and the Night Sisters uh, took her daughter as one of them. And then Falta found Yena in a small moon during her travel, trying to find Yena.
Mhm.
If you remember the whole backstory.
Mhm. Don't you mean Falter found Ilva, not Yenna?
Yes, yes.
In
Falta
fact,
was searching for Yena. She wasn't able to find her, but she found
Ilva.
Ilva instead.
In fact, with this new information, I think I will actually want to contact Ilva on this matter if Joanne agrees. We need to get some clarification.
And she was the only
Okay.
other one who really knows about the vision. So
Hmm.
yeah, let's do that. But out of character, you handle the talking because I know nothing.
I was going to do that anyway.
Good.
And then it's going to just have this certain look up at the rest of the party and go, could you give the two of us some space? We need to make a...
We can just go into the kitchen.
We're going into the kitchen.
Nia, this is. Look, just take it. We can just kitchen. I can just go on to the pilot to the cockpit and just listen to music while you do your Jedi stuff. I don't know if Moody will be up for joining us.
I will be gone. No.
He will be gone.
So yeah, I mean, I have no reason
In a day
to
or two.
in a day or two. Perfect, perfect. Uh, uh, the
We gone?
coordination, yeah, the
Be gone.
coordination scares me now. Anyway, so I have no reason to stay to follow you, to watch you what you're doing if you want space.
Okay, but you
Okay.
can eavesdrop if you would like.
I could leave them in use for stealth, but I have no reason.
Okay.
Should we?
Okay, so
I could
everyone is a cockpit. Listen to
It's
Kitsch music.
at first.
Dun,
So
dun,
It's
dun,
blaring
dun,
so
dum,
loud we can
dum,
barely even
dum, dum,
hear
dum, dum,
communicate with Ilva.
dum, 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 dun, 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 dun.
Everyone is
So
bobbing their heads
Alena
I
while
call
makes.
Ilva.
the
Yeah, Joanne, you call
Jedi
Ilva.
stuff is going.
I
Joanne,
call Ilva.
shows up after a while. Says, "Oh, it's you.
Nice to
Nice to
see
see you
you
too.
too.
Yes, it's good to hear from you again. I'm
We've
seriously considering of leaving Coruscant for good."
About that, Alena says, we came across something that might interest you.
Okay, let's hear it.
You know that, obviously, you already know that we both left with the party to go after these artifacts, and sent
Yes.
through the connection through the Force, we got reminded of our vision on Dathomir. Are you sure we saw it clearly?
What exactly are you thinking?
The girl your friend we found, Yenna. You said you went looking for her because of the vision we had on Dathomir, right?
Yes.
Well, Yenna herself has black hair, but I swear that the girl we saw in the vision had ashen hair. Are you sure this is the same person?
Oh, that was just the beginning of my vision. I saw several of this. I believe that I saw the few and scarce survivors from what happened to.
the genocide that Grievous put on your people.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yena was one of them. There were three more, though.
Any idea if these other three are still around?
One of them I'm not sure. She has been staying on Dathomir for quite some time, but she left. Actually, I think you already know that story, she says, while making a gesture, uh, showing one of the lightsabers.
Reference to Jedi Fallen Order inserted here.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Marin, yeah.
You know,
The other two, the other one left with Yenna. It was one of the two Night Sisters that were fortunate enough, I suppose, to get into escape pod in time and escape the blockade. I'm not sure about her fate, though. Something tells me it didn't end well. There was another girl, though. I'm not entirely sure where exactly she was, though. It was a bit hazy. Are you referring to that one?
Possibly. We've been we had to reach into the force to try and figure out where these artifacts have been moved. Mercenaries have got their hands on them recently, and while searching, I sensed something unfamiliar but yet familiar to me at the same time, and it drew me to the conclusion. It reminded me of your vision.
Roll a perception check, both of you. It's not a big
It's not a big target.
thing. Yeah, but okay.
Go with your angel.
I'm going with both of your rolls. Elena, you can see that her face changes a little bit when she hears that, but you're not entirely sure what exactly that means. Jawain, you can tell that she got her serious face automatically, and you can tell that she start thinking.
At what point
Um,
did she start with that
the
face?
moment she heard Elena say that she got while she was trying to locate the objects, she got that feeling.
Oh,
After
Ilva.
that, she looks at you and says, "I have to talk with Yenna. I'm almost certain that she has omitted some key information from me."
Okay.
I nod.
Will you remember to port back?
I will, but you saw her.
I did.
I don't know if she's going to talk or not.
How are they treating her?
I have no idea. Now that you mentioned it, it will be quite a chore to get to meet her.
If you need
I
me,
suggest you move quickly on whatever you're doing. I am not very. Uh, I'm starting feeling strange myself now that you told me all that.
And that's on top of being on Coruscant.
So, do what must be done quickly and be extra careful.
We'll try.
I nod.
Take care.
By any chance, she says before she closes, do you know if in these artifacts there is some kind of crystal?
Clara didn't tell me much, but there's the possibility that that might be the case.
Hmm. Very well. Thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Of course.
And then she does. Uh,
Hang up.
end the connection, yes.
Yep.
Ella just looks at Joanne and just says, I've got a bad feeling about this.
When you guys are ready,
Ooh,
you
teeny.
knock on the cockpit door because we're not hearing you.
Uh, also,
Smoke on the water.
Ella freezes, looks at Joanne and goes,
Mhm.
I probably should have told you this a while ago, but it's with everything going on recently, I've just not been focused on it, and I've been taught by the Jedi not to focus on it, and I don't know why.
Hmm?
Apparently, in 2 days it's my birthday. I don't know what that means. I don't know how people. Apparently, there's some people who celebrate it, but I don't know. I've been sheltered from that.
Sheltered from birth. And then he just looks away, raises his hand to his what would be his chin if you could see it if it was actually there. We don't know what a Jawa's face looks like, so
His hand is just beneath his eyes. We don't know how far below his eyes, but just below his eyes. Some people may think that his chin is just the bottom of his head, so he rubs the bottom of his hood.
that would be a sight to see. Um, hmm. Well, people have different customs for what to expect from birthdays. I'll do some research and get back to you on that.
And then he goes, okay,
Out of character, can I interrupt?
yes.
Hmm.
He's totally gonna give you a junk. You know that.
I mean, just he's gonna get a pile of junk and goes, "Happy birthday! This could make you a very nice statue."
Yeah, this is literally what we do on Java life days.
And I just nods and go, "Thanks."
He would probably still do that, but he would also try to. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Literally up to you. I was just joking.
Well, he has to burst through the door and tell everyone that without Elena hearing, so he can plan. But other than that, Elena goes, "Thanks."
So, what do you think we should do
About
the artifacts?
Ilva's right. We need to move quickly, but I still think it'll be foolish to move without support. I think we should contact Frelis again. See if he can pull in some support for us.
Well, the problem is they're still so far away. By the time they get here, the artifacts may have already moved.
Out of game, it won't be. They won't arrive on time.
Yeah, I know that out of game.
Yeah, we know. We have to move now, so
But we have 2 locations to search. And I suppose probably it should be the one that is active.
The one, okay,
But the
the
thing
one that
is, the
is
thing.
active, it's certain that you're going to face trouble.
mhm.
I think the safer bet would be go to the one that isn't active, where we've got less resistance.
The
Yeah,
second
but
one,
the one that
yes,
isn't active might actually be, well,
A trap.
a
All the
trap.
extra information that we have, I'm going to roll another intelligence roll to see if he can help us.
not just a
Which
trap, but
which one? You said new.
I said that I was rolling any intelligence roll to see if it can help us, narrow down which of the two is more convenient for us to attack, and most probable to have the items regarding,
Okay,
all the information we have on the
okay, okay,
places.
okay.
The
Here's
two
the
but the
thing.
places that
active,
the two places that the Jedi felt,
Yep, yep.
In
the
fact,
idea is that the active one would be the one that would be transported to and from, right?
yes.
Hmm.
Whereas the passive one is just going to sit.
Hmm.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
So we get the one that's active, and then we go for the one that's passive. We get all of them.
Yeah, I
It's
think
a
that's the
big
right order.
gamble because the active one could be a disguise, so they can escape immediately in the inactive one. That's why I'm doing this intelligence roll to try to narrow down the better
Okay.
chances.
Well, then let's get the result of the intelligence roll.
So, here's the thing. If you go after the one that you know they are currently moving around, it is certain that you will face um, quite the resistance, let's say.
Hmm.
This is where most people will be.
Hmm.
The other place, from the sounds of it, you might find a few people guarding the place. So it seems like the safest option, at least for a quick search. But as everyone said, it could be a trap, and in that case, it might be even more dangerous.
And the movement can also be a distraction, right?
Yes, it is a gamble, pretty much.
Mm.
Hmm.
So, okay. Now that I think about it, if we can go to the quiet one, we
Have
know we're
Ketch and
getting
Moody
we know we're
improved
getting
on.
into trouble if we go to the more active one, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
If we go to the more quiet one, even if there is a trap, we will hopefully be better prepared for it, and we still probably won't be facing as much resistance as we would if we were going to the big and active one.
Plus, even if it is a trap or isn't a trap, we can always send in Catch the quiet one in stealth. He can stealth through and have a look for for the artifacts without
Hmm.
being detected. And if he gets into trouble, we can move in and just hopefully be able to mop up.
Right.
Hmm.
And the final thing is, even if the artifacts from the big storehouse actually manage to get off world, we'll probably run into them again, and this time we can actually run into them with support.
This is
Exactly.
yes. This is where Freli's help can actually come online.
Exactly. So if we go for this quieter one while we're just here now, see if Ketch can get in there stealth and try and find them. If we need support, we can provide it. We can get the ones in
Hmm.
the quiet safe house, and then if they do move the ones from the active one and move, we can get
Which they're almost certainly going to do.
exactly. We can contact
Yeah.
the Mandalorians, and Frelis can see if he can't track them.
Hmm.
The same goes. To be fair, the same goes for both locations. If they
Yeah.
somehow get the items off world, if you go to the first, if you go to either of them and the place you didn't go, actually they take the things and go.
Hmm.
It applies to both.
Which they also almost certainly would.
Yes.
Hmm.
But again, like it's just look at me strategizing. What the crap? What does this world come to?
Okay. This
All right, time for
yeah,
Special Agent Catch to do his thing.
Yep.
yeah. It looks at the kitchen. Exactly. We can have more time to think. The more time we waste, the more they get away.
Agreed.
Then
Special
let's
Agent
do
Cage.
this.
Special Agent Cage. That's the reconnaissance as far as he can. I look outside for any kind of terminal to give him support. If there is any camera or annoying business that I can mess around.
Mhm.
And after that, if it's that's not the place, we go to the active one.
Okay. Mm. So you are going to
The quiet one.
the
The quiet
non-active.
one.
Yes.
The
Okay.
quiet one.
The quiet
The one
one.
that's probably obviously going to be a trap.
You're
But
going
again,
for
even if
a
it's a
trap.
trap, it's probably not going to be as defended as the other one.
Exactly. That's why we're going to that one.
So, is someone going to make a scan with
People
the
who can.
Well,
ship's?
Neo, unless Neo has some computer there to make a scan of there, he can't.
Okay, use
So,
computer. Use computer check.
right.
I can support if necessary.
Yep, use computer. Oh god, that's a free. I'm going to use a force point. Also,
Actually,
He supported. No, don't worry.
okay.
That turns it into a 20.
Yes, you have a 20 now. I will tell you right now that it is enough to get information. If you
okay.
want to improve it, that's your decision.
We need to be as prepared as we can for a trap. So yeah, I'm going to use a force point. Damn it wasn't enough to get to the identifier. Oh well.
Damn. Okay, you find that there is some type of
Mhm,
come on, of radar system
mhm,
installed uh,
mhm,
near the safe house.
mhm.
That means that if you approach with something as big as the ship, they
I don't think
will,
that was ever the plan, but well.
yeah, they will most certainly know you're coming. So if you want to make a stealthy approach, you have to land the ship somewhere not
Far
very
away.
far away, but yeah, in far away enough so that the surveillance system won't uh, pick you as as a
We get close.
potential threat.
Mhm, mhm.
Uh, that's about it.
Okay.
If you approach by foot, from what you have seen from the signal of come on,
The
uh,
systems.
yes, of the systems, they are not designed to actually uh, spot people, let's say, and they are specifically designed for vehicles and
We get it.
large ones at that. So you should be safe.
Mhm. So we
That's
take the
that's the
ship at
one
far.
thing. The second thing is that this safe house is being underneath a huge.
Mhm.
It is on the foot of a small hill, let's say, and it's pretty much inside the underneath the hill.
Oh, sarcastically, Nia says, "Oh, great, a dungeon."
Oh, great, a
So
dungeon. It's as if this is a Dungeons and Dragons game.
it's as if
It's
let
as
me
if there were
make.
dice that determine what happens to us when we roll
Yes, there you go.
Hey.
Oh no, we have gone.
You arrive outside the safe house.
All right,
Roll a stealth check.
let's check. Of course,
Yes.
it
Special,
is what I was made for.
hooray! Special Asian catch.
Oh
That's
my
a
god.
that's a
Not
Oh,
crit.
20. Nice.
okay, great.
You're one with the sun is one with you. You're one with
I am
the
one.
sun.
I am one with the universe.
You have stealth.
Exactly.
You have stealth in a submolecular level.
Out of character,
You
and
know,
then just goes,
he's so
ah, my
he no no no.
space teddy.
I- instead of going so over the top, let's make it simple, God. He's so stealthy that even force users can't sense him.
People just ignore my presence.
Exactly.
First users of the party.
Yes.
for users of the past, can you sense
Yes.
him?
The, everyone, I want you to make a use the first check.
To see if
Now,
there's
if
Uh,
someone could just open the door for me, I'm just gonna head right in. I don't want to open the door myself, as that would be
you can use the force
counterproductive.
to open the door,
Neo
I
will
guess.
open it. Don't worry.
15, not
Um,
bad.
13. Um,
Mm-hmm.
let's say that when assists you, since we are starting
No,
at
no,
the
no,
same
no.
time.
There's
So
no
yeah.
assisting in that.
Oh, there's not a. Yeah,
No,
right.
no.
Sorry.
Tyron's AFK, so
You asked for it. I forgot.
Back.
I
Uh,
will. Oh, he's back.
roll use
Oh,
the
he's
force,
back.
Tyron.
I suppose I should ask if there are any vents that I could use with my godlike stealth.
Don't worry. I
Mhm.
will tell you
I rolled a 4.
what
Though
you see.
I
Again, we're
guess
going with
instead
my
of
roll for use
describing
of
it as
force.
godlike, it should be God doing something catch-like.
Okay,
Look,
so
you are
Uh,
you are solid
Pika,
Ewok, the greatest
Pika,
agent.
I actually dare you to roll a force point and make it 50.
No, I need to conserve force points.
I know. Like it's not really a suggestion, but I want to see it.
I mean, if
Uh,
50 lets me just ignore, if Miss would
It,
let me with the 50 just literally ignore all enemy NPCs, then sure.
you,
But that's still unreasonable, which is why I'm not gonna
no,
do it.
your walls. You're one with everything.
there is
You
no
can
need
pass
for
through
that.
walls.
Anyway, so Elena,
Yes.
the mood and the Wayne, you're clueless.
Oh no, we are wait, the hero. Okay.
Elena, though, you get the feeling that you had before in your life. When
Really,
you
because
went
One
we're
of
not.
sadness.
when you went somewhere, you know, when you were running away or going somewhere, and Kelleran or Kukruk or mainly Kelleran wanted to locate you, they would search for you using the Force, trying to reach out to find if they can pick you up,
Oh
if they
no.
can pick your presence. Someone is doing the exact same thing.
To me.
Well, they're still gonna miss the teddy bear.
Elena's
Mhm.
just gonna look sheepish at everyone's like, I get the feeling someone's looking for me through the
Not to you
force.
specifically, because you don't feel anything actual familiar with this.
Well, that's the downside of using active sonar. That's okay. I am the perfect stealth sub. It doesn't matter.
Elena looks at everyone and goes, it feels like we're expected. I can't put my finger on it, but
We weren't surprised. It was either distraction or trap.
So, catch. What you see? There's a big metal door over there. You won't be able to open it on your own. You will have to find
That's what.
help
Yep.
to actually
Neo.
slide it open. Yes,
Neo Force users.
Yeah, Neo is going
exactly.
to.
Another thing you see is that there are some windows. Actually,
Mhm.
roll a perception check.
So me roll perception check.
or
All
Yep.
right.
everyone.
I'm assuming that you are the one that is getting close to. Uh,
Do you want to
Okay, I'm gonna
re-roll?
re-roll that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
See, there's a reason.
Oh
Oh
god.
God, why?
Oh God.
Okay.
I mean, it's ungood, but it's not the worst,
Okay. Okay.
thankfully.
Okay.
Mhm.
He's so stealthy he cannot perceive anything.
The good thing is the
This is the downside of the light passing right through me. It means it also
Yeah.
goes through my eyes, and I can't actually perceive things.
Exactly.
Catch is completely invisible, even to himself.
No, everything else is invisible to him.
I mean, that's still a good, like, that's still a not terrible. Like the
no,
roll was
no. It's,
horrible, but the
Yeah.
result isn't like
yes,
absolute garbage.
the result is a 15, which means it accounts for something. So yes, you actually see some broken glass, specifically in this area and in this area. It means that you might be able to get inside from a broken window on those sides.
All right,
You'd
time
have to
to
find you'll have to find a way to climb up though, because it is a bit elevated.
my nemesis climbing.
If you want me to, I could always use the
Okay,
force to
someone
lift
put me
you.
up on their shoulders. I am pretty lightweight.
I've got a better
Um,
idea.
Neo,
Could I use the force to
Neo
just
goes
force?
there
I've
and
got a better, more
gives
stealth.
the.
I've got a better, more stealthy idea. Can
Actually, if you have some kind of rope or something like that,
could
it's more
Elena
than
that
use?
enough.
that works too.
Could Elena use the force just to lift Catch into the window so it's more
But
stealthy
that'd
that way?
probably be noisier than just, being lifted up.
Yes, I suppose. Which side do you want to try and get inside? This one? Okay.
Yeah. I can at least take a peek in as soon as my head gets above the window sill.
Okay. So I suppose that you are using a rope.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you get a peek inside. You can see that this place is not, let's say, it has in better days.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well, yeah. I was about to say it's black, so yes. All right.
It has
That's
seen.
stairs
Yes, there are stairs that are going down. You understand that this is an elevated.
position.
Yes, an elevated position, and underneath you can see. Okay, let me actually reveal this entire area because no need to hide it.
Secret agent catch.
secret
Only
Asian
work.
Ewok.
All
Yes.
right.
Ewok ninja.
So if I creep down to this corner to look around the corner, do I get to see this area?
Yes, you'll be able to see that area, but
Uh,
give me a
y-
second
You
yeah,
can
you're carefully
you,
removing.
because we have
A lot of stuff that could
a
be
wall.
diagonal
Yeah.
ball. You made a nightmare for yourself.
And
See, this is why I kind of gave up on not doing squares in the maps I make manually.
yeah, I see the merit on that.
because you want square.
Mhm.
So,
Well, I shouldn't say square, rectangles to be more,
mm,
well, less precise but
Correct.
more accurate.
Yeah.
yeah.
We must appease the shape Nazis of the stream.
So, you can see that there are some boxes over there. They seem not empty, at least.
All right. Just to make sure I establish this, I am not wearing the fancy hat right now. I'm in my pilot suit getup.
Okay.
The fancy
Like
hat's
Like,
only
being a
for
ninja.
special
I'm
occasions.
establishing that I'm in the thing that gives me immunity to but
Poison.
whatchamacallits, poison, yeah, and other gas stuff, which, thinking about it, would have made me immune to, possibly made me immune to the hormones anyway, those couple sessions ago.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't establish it, so I'm establishing it now. All right, so there are boxes in here. Not seeing any actual people yet, which means it's
No. But, and also it seems that this place has been abandoned for at
yeah. Is
least.
this a passageway that I could potentially see things past?
You
And
can see that there is another stairs here that goes up, and
All right,
you're not entirely sure where exactly that leads to.
I'd like to peek around the corner.
Okay.
nice peekering around the corner.
I'm gonna preserve my godly stealth,
Mhm.
Why
my
reroll?
catch.
Why reroll perfection?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my
Exactly.
catch-like stealth.
So
You're going to catch the bad guys. Good for you.
So that's a
you can
wall,
see, yes,
right?
you can see that there is, yeah, yeah. You can see that there is a narrow corridor that goes
Out,
around. Uh, on that particular place, you see that there has been some kind of
collapse.
collapse, and it is cutting you off from
All
walking
right. So
further
this
in.
basically would
But only
just be a
perception check, though.
perception. Okay.
Mm.
Well, I'd say I can't roll worse than before, but that is untrue, and
You
I
really
don't
should
want to
not
tempt it.
tempt
Yeah,
fate. Yeah.
Yep.
No.
there
Much
we
better.
go. I am not gonna re-roll that.
That's
Okay.
good.
You can see that there is a very, very, very small uh, opening, let's say, on top of the rocks. Uh, you are certain you cannot actually squeeze in and see what exactly is happening.
Even though I'm
But
small.
yes, it's not
Dang.
enough. But if you go outside and climb these rocks, maybe you can.
Well, I see some stuff down here I ought to probably explore first.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that
Also,
first.
I'm taking the perception check, the 25 for this area as well. You can clearly see that something has been dropped there. Uh,
You don't say.
it doesn't
So
seem it
someone
was.
messed up with the forklift.
Yes. It doesn't seem that whatever that thing, uh, material was, it doesn't seem to be very safe, let's say. Also,
Yeah.
it's not something that you can recognize with just giving it a look. You'll have to spend some time to,
All
investigate
right.
if you
I'll
if you
get to
want.
that. Let's look around the empty place.
Ooh,
I'm relying on 45 stealth and not actually going around corners right now.
yes. You see that further in there has been another collapse. That this one you're certain that goes nowhere. You
All
can
right.
see that there has been some abandoned equipment and stuff like that.
And oops, I blocked the door right there. I guess I can get back to that door later.
There are
Is
two
that
doors.
two door?
There's this one and
And
this
there's this one, yeah.
one.
Yeah,
I'm
there are two
gonna. This one
doors.
could lead somewhere, so it's more likely to have people
Yeah.
who call in reinforcements and spoil my stealth. So I'm gonna avoid it for now. That's
Okay.
what party members are for. Let's open this door.
Okay. You see that the door is not locked. You actually open it. Looking inside, you see that there are some abandoned. Come on.
Equipment.
Uh,
Machinery
generator. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
generator.
Yes.
All right, I am not gonna
Mm,
press the on button yet.
Okay.
uh, yeah, let's not power up the boss yet. That can come later. All right.
I had the actually this sort of character I'm going to say. I had the idea of saying that to blow up, so that if someone is stupid enough to press it, it backfires.
All right, I'm gonna go report out the window
Hmm.
to the party. Hey, this is what I've seen. Um, there are two avenues forward that need exploration.
Hmm.
One going up, one going further in. So, do you guys want to do together going further in? Maybe split
Oh,
up. One
oh,
person goes up
one more
Mm,
thing. Do you want to keep your 25 roll or not for that?
for perception, or
Yes, yes, for perception. Or do you want
yes.
to make another one? Okay. You see that there is a small um
hole.
hole there. You can actually try
Squeeze
and
through that.
squeeze through that. Yes.
Okay, so there is actually something I can squeeze through and stealth catch my way through.
Yes.
Okay.
So let's get you guys inside here, and we can proceed.
And after you inform on all of these things, I would like to look at the generator to have an idea of what it does.
All right. Well, you can get inside. I'm gonna.
Okay. Do I need to roll a jump or anything to get
Jump?
inside?
No, no, no. I mean, there is a. Come on. There's a rope there. You don't have to.
Okay. I'm going to roll technology knowledge. I think it is for this or mechanics. I don't know which one works better for this. To understand what the generator is. This is what it powers
Okay.
up and all that.
It used to power the
No, I didn't
facility.
roll anything. That's why I
Oh,
asked you.
okay, okay. Yes.
Okay.
Roll. Come on, a technology knowledge check.
Technology knowledges. Okay.
Mm.
Oh boy, that's a 2.
Okay, it's still enough to understand its main purpose.
Hey,
It's
let's see.
supposed to be
Go on. Sorry.
it's supposed to be a control t- to actually turn on this generator that gives some power in the facilities around
Yeah, no, we are not
the
powered
safe
that up.
house. Other than that, yeah, you can't actually tell much, but that's it.
Yeah, still,
So,
if it,
yeah,
even if it is just the facilities, I'm
if
Neo's
you
not powering that up.
get to that specific area, you can see it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
Sorry, what? Yeah,
If
I
you
see that.
get, yeah, if you go there, you will see.
All right, let's
First of
see.
all, there is a small uh, break on that wall. If enough force is applied to it, it will actually crumble. You
Can I
can
look?
see though, that there is very small amount of water that is leaking through and creating
Puddle. Yeah.
a
Pool.
puddle in
Can
this
I
area.
see
Yes.
through it, or is it just a
You
weak
cannot
crack in the
see
wall?
through it, but you can listen. You
All
can
right,
put your ear there to try and listen what's
all
happening.
right. Let's listen. I
And
think I'm
default.
gonna keep that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
You're not entirely sure, but you think that you can hear something squirming about on the other side.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yes.
Um,
And from what you hear, and given that water is leaking through that small, crumble,
I found the fish tank, guys.
it shouldn't be uh, a human.
I found the fish tank, guys.
Is it
So if
dinner
I open
time
this door,
already?
is that just if I open up this door, does that just mean a giant pool of water flows out? That's
Uh,
what I want.
Neo, that gets closer to you and whispers.
Inefficient design, yes, let's do it.
Neo, this gets close to you and mumbles. Yeah, maybe it's that. Maybe it's something else.
I
We
doubt it's that,
should.
but it would have been
Yeah.
funny.
Also, Neo, since you're inside,
Mhm.
roll a stealth check.
Oh, I have to roll stealth checks. Got it.
Mm.
Oh boy. This is going to suck.
Just don't utterly flub it, and you'll be
Uh,
fine.
Do I need to raise it higher? Or is that enough?
I think right now
that's up to you.
that's up to you. Okay. I think maybe just getting it to 20 so long as you don't go too
Okay, I have
deep.
to roll. I have to roll a force point. Hope that it's enough.
Dang.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
Well, I can't help you there, buddy.
there is no assisting on stealth.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's all I can do. I will
I mean,
stay to around here. I won't get to here or here.
it'd be like using a bardic song to increase stealth. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, I know.
Not just any bardic song, a Dragon Age Origins bardic song, and I think you're hitting it.
Both of you roll a perception check.
Okay, give me a second.
That's
Nice.
good.
After my first couple ones, my eyes have
Yeah,
adjusted to not actually receiving photons because they
Yeah.
just pass through me.
Neo is completely clueless.
of course.
Kids, as you're, walking around and stuff like that, you are almost certain that you've heard some kind of door opening and closing inside there.
Oh yeah.
All right,
That
Neo.
means that, yeah.
I was gonna say, Neo, you want to come serve as a distraction for me and open up the door?
It's the Darth Plagueis zombie. I knew it.
Neo, Dad looks at you and says, "Is it safe?"
I don't know.
I mean, for our stealthy approach, or should we also try to get
For
the other
you,
side?
probably not. For me, there's a reason
What
I'm having
about
someone else do it.
Neo? At this looks at you and says, "What about getting the others also here in case
Yes,
it
the
gets
others
too
should
dangerous
be
for
in
me?"
here. The
I guess
others
Joanne
should
will come
be
in
in here.
next because he actually
Mhm,
will have a pretty good stealth roll, I hope.
mhm.
Watch me roll a 1.
Technically, I could also come because for
I could
stealth.
also
I
come.
rolled a 1.
You rolled a
Of
one,
course.
literally.
I
Oh
could
my
also
god,
Wow,
that a
I could
literal
also come
one.
in because
amazing.
I could also come in because I'm wearing the cloak that gives me +5 to stealth.
What?
Okay, we can actually say something lore-wise for Jawaine's one. The moment he
Yes, do it.
enters, the area, he sees that it is full of junk.
Oh my
And
god.
squeals in delight.
That means
Squeals in delight and goes there,
Yuck!
starting. Yes, and he has to go there and
A- a-
start,
Anyway, can I
searching
also
around,
okay.
can
So
I
that is.
al-
I think
making
Alena has to.
noise.
I think if this is to be the law thing, I think it'll have to be Alena that goes next to say, Joanne,
Mhm.
focus! No, focus!
a question? Can I use a force stealth to go into or no
Uh,
instead of waiting since everybody's going in?
you mean uh,
At this point, you
um,
may as well not even roll stealth.
I know, but
yeah.
anyway, let's roleplay it. Can I just roll force cloak and go in, or like it's empty? It
Yes, you
doesn't matter.
can. I mean,
I'll just roll stealth as well, but I'm gonna be
Okay,
like stealth whispering, Joanne, no, Joanne,
let's see.
Joanne.
I'm rolling stealth with a +5. Okay.
I'm also
Uh,
rolling stealth with +5.
how?
I've got a cloak. The cloak that Ilva gave, that Daisy gave me gives me
Oh,
+5.
I completely missed that. That's why. Uh, okay, I didn't knew that. Um,
Oh,
amazing. So, Ket, you managed to
oh
become
wow,
invisible
mhm.
I'm
to
slowly creeping to cat.
the eyes and ears of everyone
Everyone,
Everyone.
being,
but
but everyone else has become a circus. So
That's why they're here. They're the distraction.
Joanne,
No
yes,
one expects the catch Inquisition.
exactly. That's what I'm.
Joanne, now's not the time for junk.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Gage
saying.
Why? Why not?
Gage should hide here when we make all the
I don't
noise.
want to hide in the channel that's gonna get flooded when something goes wrong.
Fair enough.
Joanne, mate, we could do this later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Also, if you're gonna search for anything, search through the boxes that the DM pointed out had stuff in them.
Mm.
Neo, search
That's a
through
good
the
point.
boxes.
I have already started that, so yeah.
Oh.
Ket, we are keeping the 29.
Question before he proceeds. How far can
Mm.
I go, or there's no such thing?
You can't go as far as. I mean, you can go anywhere in the
Depends
place
on
He
your
that you
means in
can
heels.
terms
see
of
right now.
noise.
Okay, I mean 31. Like, does did you guys said anything or no? Anyway, whatever. I will say there. I'm in a good position anyway. Uh,
I mean, you can stay as long as you don't try to go in an area that has not yet been explored because
I'm
it's
not.
behind closed door.
I'm just here in case I'm needed. I'm just
Okay.
there.
And then it's just going to be
Okay.
shadowing Joanne like condescending parent going, maybe you can have it later, not now. We're busy now.
Oh,
Uh,
okay,
Javain, you
okay, but okay.
Yes,
not
Uh,
mommy.
Javain,
Yes,
not
mommy.
Javain Cat. You can hear someone approaching this door.
all right. Time to bunker down and start aiming.
Neo takes out his weapon, aims to points it to the door. He has it
Yeah.
also in the auto fire mode.
Joanne will motion. Elena will motion Joanne to join her in cover and just get her like.
Uh, I, I prepare, I guess, to give classes to everybody. I don't know how you prepare that, but sure.
You prepare a speech.
I prepare a speech. Yeah. Now I'm
Why would
writing
you get into cover? You're a Jedi. You're useless in cover.
it.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong, so Elena will retcon. Elena will just get her lightsaber off her belt, but not
Mhm.
turn it on yet.
Like right
Yes.
here is probably where the Jedi should be, with
Yeah.
Dwayne
I
up front because
agree.
because
Like
he's
right
got less
here.
Gawain
enthusiasm.
should activate, his damage reduction if he can
Actually, you know
before.
what?
I don't,
No.
I kind of want to say wait on that because you've only got a
Okay.
minute of it. It could
True.
easily get dragged out a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Question, but is it
Let me say this. Let me say this. You
before you
can. Yeah.
before you proceed, remind me, is that daily or no? The damage reduction
I
thing.
think it's per encounter, like
I
I
everything.
thought
think
it
it's
was
No.
per
per
Yeah.
encounter.
I thought it was
encounter.
per
Okay.
encounter, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. So yeah, you in theory you
I
could
mean,
activate.
though, then, okay, so second thought is that our encounters don't typically last up to 10 turns.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'd say just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Fine.
Like
Done.
even if it's not an encounter,
Let
uh,
Let me
go
tell
on.
you. You can keep it as a ready action that
Oh,
when the battle
Yeah.
actually begins, you automatically cast it
got it.
outside of
Mhm.
Yeah, I
stuff.
got
Outside
it.
of my standard action.
So basically,
Yeah.
we are giving a speech. Somebody is getting the
Without actually spending your
Mood
Standard
in just
action.
go,
anything.
Mood in
yeah.
speechifying, going, my fellow Spathians.
Yeah,
Space.
I'm preparing a speech. Somebody's preparing defensive maneuvers, and
Wait, are
everybody
we
else is
And
preparing.
Neospatians?
the other people is
Yes.
pointing guns at the door.
So the door opens, and you see,
And the baby Yoda comes out.
yes,
Of course.
the door opens, and you hear female voice saying
Mm.
from inside. So, days as friends, I presume.
At that,
You've been
yeah.
expected.
We don't see anything. Oh, we don't. Okay. So.
Elena basically whispers, like, that's the presence I felt earlier. It's kind of obvious.
One of you
The-
guys should probably go say hi, and I'm not saying that in character.
You don't have to
Same
actually
outside
say
of
hi.
character. We don't.
You see that two people actually walk outside. One of them, you've seen people like him before. He is wearing one of the uh,
Mhm,
come on, one of the mercenary company's
mhm.
uniforms. The
Yeah.
other one is pretty much identical to the description that Tutsak gave you of the mysterious woman. You can also see that she's holding that mysterious weapon on her hands. And yeah, it is pretty obvious what it is, especially for the two,
Yeah.
come on, force
Jedi.
sensitive.
Yeah.
Do you mean the free Jedi? Because
Yes.
technically they're free.
Two of them actually.
Visitor.
Moodin isn't as familiar, wouldn't be
Yes.
familiar like Elena and
Okay.
Joanne are.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a Jedi. I'm just force sensitive. Yeah. I had
I'm
just
going to
some
make it
training.
clear. Neo doesn't trust any of the figures for now, so he's going to keep his aim at this guy because
Okay.
he doesn't expect to be able to hit someone with a lightsaber or anything like that.
One thing that becomes
Mhm,
clear the moment that this figure walks outside,
mhm.
you
Is it a
all
visitor?
feel uneasy.
Oh
Mhm.
no.
You all
Oh
feel
no,
More
it's a
reason
very
for
copter
Neo to
uneasy.
blade.
point that.
It's a copter blade. Quick, killer now.
Oh
It's
no,
a copter blade, pick I guess.
we fight in the air.
No, no ridiculous helicopter stunts here. Uh,
Oh, good.
so, she walks outside, turns her head around, and says, So, what brings you here? I mean, I know what brings you here, obviously, but what exactly do you plan to do with those items?
Neo this just looks to see if any of the Jedi's are going to attack. If not, if he doesn't see anyone that attacks, he has something planned to say it. But I need to have a gauge of the more experts on this, if they are prepared to speak or not.
Do we have
So
Elena to do
What?
with these things?
All Clarence told me to do was to keep them out the wrong hands. He didn't exactly tell me what to do with them.
Also, catch,
uh,
you have ample time to actually
Yeah,
aim at
aim.
someone.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm aiming at the person with the
I was about to
helicopter
say.
blade.
I was about to
Think
say.
of the
They must
move.
not be
Okay.
allowed.
I was about to say. Max, you were in the room with Neo was in the room with Elena when Elena told him about the
I know, but I just think it's because the Jedi's are the experts on this. He's gauging if they're going to say anything. If not, I take the word.
You
Is
take the
Moody
world.
going to say it? Look like it's going to say anything or not?
I mean, from the looks of it, no.
I'm asking the one that's role playing Mundi. Are you going, Cloud, to say something or not? I
To
need to know
them,
that first.
to
Yeah.
them, not really. I'm waiting for
Okay.
the others.
Neo looks at the one that speaks, keeping his aim on this guy and says, "Depends."
Depends on what exactly. You're
Their
searching
On
nature.
for
what
items.
exactly?
Oh, well, I can give you a taste. And they start walking.
Neo and before they even get close,
Yes.
shoots at their feet and says, "Not a step forward."
At that, you see the head tilting a bit and says, if you've come here for a fight,
Neo they says, I didn't come here for a fight, but I don't trust you. So anything that can be said, we should have no problem saying it from a distance, right?
yes, a distance. You can move back if you want.
Neo says, I'm comfortable where I am. Thank you.
Okay. Still, I'll have to go near you to go to the crates.
Neo that says, why will I should allow you? You should be able to, express what the nature of these items are just talking with us.
We don't need to be
Ah,
shown.
perhaps I was considering that it would be easier if you saw them, but okay. I can describe the items. There is actually one. Oh, everyone, I want you to roll a perception check.
To see if she's lying.
No,
No, that'd
What?
No.
be
That'd be
something
insight.
else.
Oh, that we have inside here?
No,
No,
we
we don't
don't.
have inside.
I
It's not.
5,
believe.
perfect.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking them.
Like always, Neo doesn't have any idea of what's going on.
Does anybody else roll anything? Okay, I roll a force point on that because why not at this point?
Do you want to reroll, Catch? Or
Mm, it's. I guess it can't be much worse because we've already got the
yeah,
mood setting the mood.
yeah,
the mood.
The mood setting the mood, but the return of the two.
34, it's my
yeah.
final score.
Yep.
Okay, 34. Yes, you can see that on on her utility belt, she has a small pouch.
Hmm.
You have for a second there, your eyes catch a small glimpse. There is something crystal-like inside,
Crystal like. Okay.
mm. Or something that reflects light at the very least. It's not
Also, Mood is still
glass.
cloaked, right?
Hmm?
I
Mood
assume
is
I'm
still cloaked,
cloaked,
right?
but doesn't
Yes.
matter for here at least. Like, the thing is, I'm even debating to communicate with you with the sports sensitive because she might pick up what we are saying.
Mhm.
Like, I see that she has something, but like, um, should I even communicate it? Like, okay. Like, anyway, let's
Also,
see.
one more thing for the more trained people in the force. I mean, you can roll too.
Mm-hmm.
The mood can roll too if you want, but
Let me guess, it's to use the force again, right?
yes, just to to check this what you can sense from that person.
Do you want me to use a force to increase that or no?
No, no, no. You don't
Look,
have to.
the mood is perfectly capable of
the mood is
only rolling high.
the
I
mood
mean,
is hitting the
Perfect.
mood today.
this
The
fight is
way
this fight is going to go bad because we are rolling well right now.
Hey,
the way
I just put out a 2. I'm fine.
Okay.
Catch
I can't roll a good roll to save my life.
me, Tyrant. I only rolled a good roll earlier on. I've got bad. I'm having bad rolls right now. By the time we get into the fight, I'll be doing fine. It's you who are struggling in the fight cloud.
Sure, but the thing is, I'm not rolling in the fight at all, so I don't have to worry.
the way
Literally.
you sense that she's the feel of uneasiness you had before, it is amplified even more.
What are you doing to
Elena,
me?
you have felt people that have dabbled in the dark side before. At this point, I mean, Jawain has too, but you can feel the taint that it leaves behind.
Mm-hmm.
Mudin,
The guy with
The
no
mood.
training, yes.
yes, yes, you can feel
Mm-hmm.
a taint on her, but
Mm-hmm.
you you are not certain on what extent.
Like, basically, you're saying understands his dark side, but not how far, if she's completely dark side,
Mechanically speaking,
mechanically speaking, yes.
yes, mechanically speaking, the dark side points are not maxed out. Let's say
Ooh, that's
She's
interesting.
not quite reached her wisdom threshold.
Hmm.
yes.
Yeah, like that is what I understood as you
Mm-mm.
described, basically. Uh,
Just making sure to.
okay, so okay, can we even discuss right now? Does anybody wants to discuss? Like, I will tell to Elena and Jawen
You see that she has her weapon in hand, but she hasn't actually
draw
ignited
it.
yet.
Yes, I mean nobody has.
Mm.
My assumption is, but we are ready to, do it the moment somebody does it. Uh,
The mercenary, you can see that he has his rifle on the ready.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, like I say about the item to Jawen and Elena, if she picks up what we are talking about, sure, the item that the pouch thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's keep those rolls for for the pouch as well. I'd say at this point, just
What
to save some time.
34 and whatever,
Yes, I mean why not?
whatever god the rolls I had here.
Yes, yes, we are keeping 24, 25, and 34. All three of you can sense that this thing there is connected to the force.
Also,
Uh,
also into metagaming. Is this the same crystal? Is this going to be the crystal that Ilva told Joanne and Elena about?
yes, you can make the connection.
Two questions for me, since I'm force sensitive.
Yes.
First, is that the artifact they sent me to find, or is it the artifact here that she's
Uh,
implying? Do
it's
I
not
sense anything?
You don't know if this was included, and if it was, it's not one of the items that interests you.
Okay. Do I have a feeling for on the, do I get a read here on the what she pointed it? Because like she said, she wants to
You
get to
have
the
a
place.
good feeling about it, yes.
That stuff may be here. Okay.
Yes. At
So
least some of them.
I mean, yeah, if I don't look them with my eyes, I cannot determine. But like I know that there are stuff there, and basically we are in the middle. So that's basically the best position right now,
Are you going
out
to
of
do
character.
anything about it or no, though?
Um, I'm still clocked, right?
Yes.
And to open the crates, you need to move them. So I don't think like she she will see me that stuff are happening here. So yeah, I don't think I can do a lot.
Or she'll
Okay.
just hear you. Because I don't think you'll be able to actually hide opening up the crates, even
Yeah,
audibly.
let's not even take the case of she can sense me through the clock. So I'm not even talking about that.
Ooh, ooh.
What?
I'm making some rolls to myself. Don't you
Oh,
worry.
you mean so she's going to jump and helicopter through it? Come on,
No, no.
She's gonna jump in helicopter out the base, leaving us with all the relics in
Uh,
here.
Make one last perception check.
everybody, got it.
Yes. I think
Okay.
that this will be the last one.
All right.
And then we
So the
fight.
Rolled
combat
a 1.
begins.
Oh my God, Gets is saving us.
14!
I am
I'm
being
not.
catch like today.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just all over
Catch,
the place.
catch. You see her hand. You see her right hand. Making a gesture to the mercenary. You don't know what exactly it means, but it consists of two different gestures.
Mm. Can I knowledge check that or anything?
Yes, tactics, knowledge tactics.
All right, this isn't gonna be as good. Yeah.
No, no,
Amazing.
you don't. You don't know what it means,
All right.
unfortunately. Oh, no.
If I was
So,
playing first night right now, we would have had a better
Here's a
chance.
19, here's a 2, here's an 18, here's a 3.
yes,
Yep.
yes.
Yep.
That is catch.
Yep.
So she says, so what will it be? Shall I show it to, shall I show them to you or describe them?
I'm just I'm just waiting to take my cue, honestly, at this point.
Agreed. I'm leaving it to Neo at this point.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. The thing.
I and
Neo
yeah,
in
I
mood.
do have. I am aimed at her, right? I don't
Yes.
need to. Okay. It's just important to me.
I just say Eleanor and Jermaine are
Okay.
ready to jump in when if they're needed, so just leaving it to Neo and Mood to
The,
deal with
the,
the
the, the thing
negotiations.
the thing is that even after all of this, I don't trust them, but I also, need to get anything out of them, but I don't want them to get to the objects. So this is what Neo's going to do. Keeping his aim on this guy, he's going to say, "How about one of our group go doesn't touch, looks at then, and comes back. After all, we don't want problems between us."
I'm not entirely certain if we're going to have trouble, but yeah, why not? And you
Okay.
see that she pulls out a small key card and throws it at you.
Mhm. Neo grabs it and looks at either of the is force sensitive to see and points the card to them so one of them comes and gets it.
You
I
have force powers and larger movement.
I should do it because range. She has range
Mhm.
if
Mhm.
needed. Like I
okay.
need to.
Again, I'm just pointing to the general direction with the card to that the three of you are. So
I'll do it.
whichever of you decides to go.
I'll do it then. I've
No,
been
you know the reason that Elena should go do it. She has the highest strength of all of us, and
Mhm.
she's the only one that can open the crates.
I'm the
I'm
only
half joking.
I'm the only one who can actually
I
pull.
know.
I'm the only one who can actually pull stuff without straining a muscle.
Yeah, imagine Mishby roll a strength check. Everybody else fails immediately.
Even though I've got
You
a
don't
net,
open the
even though
crates.
I've got a exact 0 on strength, I've still got the most in strength.
Yeah, I think I have a -4 on Moody and I have a -2 on Zawane, and I'm not sure about everybody
So
else.
Elena will go to open the crates.
I have a minus to everything. Okay, so you're going to open the crates, right?
Well, I've been volunteered, so yes, I'm gonna go open the
Okay.
crates.
So you do open the first one. You see that this one doesn't have anything of interest. This one.
Yeah.
I mean, it has some military equipment inside, some other things, but nothing of that would interest you. Then you go on this one. You open it up, and you see that it contains. Um, Actually, okay, no need to actually roll for this. You see that it's the surface of what you can probably assume it used to be part of a wall somewhere that has been pulled off.
Mhm.
It has one of them has some drawings on it. Uh, it reminds you from what you've seen from the Dai temples before,
Okay.
so you make a connection. The other one, though, it's a bit more intriguing. It's like that, yes. It reminds you of the motives and the art style, let's say, that a temple would use, but it is a tad different. It doesn't have drawings, it has lines.
Mm.
Mm.
And the mood, this is exactly one of the things that you're
Yeah,
looking.
I was sure about that when you described lines.
Yes.
I motion towards. I look at Mood and go, "Is any of this what you're
How
after?"
do you look at me when I'm
Yes,
clothed?
I
reminder,
don't do
he's
that.
supposed to be hiding.
I
I'm
don't do that. I just
supposed.
I just look at that. I look in the crates and then give the key back to Neo.
Like
Okay,
you
Neo
could
takes it and asks you, what do you think?
you,
He wants
you
to take
could
it.
contact me through the force, but in theory and in character, I'm still cloaked. Like
Yeah.
out of character, I assume she knows where I am, but
I was just.
Mhm.
I'm not risking it at this point anyway because she'll
okay.
probably detect what we're trying to talk about. And
Aside from those things, you can see that there is one more small item stuffed between
the crates.
Mhm.
not the crates, but inside the crate.
Okay.
With the other how to call them.
What's the small item?
Yes, the small item is some kind of amulet.
Mhm.
It seems to have some ornate symbols on it. Um, it seems old,
Mm,
and you don't particularly feel very good about it.
this one
It,
seems
it
It's
makes
dangerous.
the it's
you.
Slytherin's locket. Break it.
No, I don't.
Yes,
It's
But we
it's
need a
Tyrant.
basilisk fang infused sword for that.
Tyrant. It's worse. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking it's even worse. What if this is the Mer talisman?
It's not.
no,
It's
it's
not.
not.
It's not. I'm just making the joke.
Also, I
Okay.
don't think your character would know what the Mer talisman is.
Of
Yeah.
course she wouldn't.
No, it's not big enough for being anything near this. But yes, it is something that makes you, you know,
Cringe.
cringe. Yes.
Alana walks up, looks at Neo, just whispers to, "Some of these make me feel uneasy. We should probably get them out of here as quickly as possible."
Neo these nuts and says, takes the key card still. He doesn't
You did remember to close them,
actually
right?
to not throw
I
it back,
did.
but
I,
he keeps it on the look of them and says, "Unfortunately, some of these items are the ones that we kind of don't want to leave alone."
And now we're getting somewhere. What exactly do you want to do with them?
Neo looks at Lena to be sure before he says if she is okay with him saying what he intends to do with what they intend to do with the bad ones.
I don't know, just sizing those. It seems like the only way to get out of this without conflict.
Neo nods Neo nods and says, the dangerous ones are the ones that we want to destroy. He says and keeps the aim again to the same guy that has been keeping the aim. This guy.
When she hears that, she scoffs and says, "Bah, typical. You were supposed to be adhering to be Jedi, right?"
Neo at
And
this.
she makes a gesture towards Jawain and Elena.
I don't know. Neo at this looks at her and says, one of them, yeah, the other maybe. Doesn't matter really.
Mm.
It's their choice whether they agree to that or not, and the rest of us are just their allies. So
And
we're not going to
what
step
about it?
against it.
Yes, you see, Jedi are all fussing about uh, being the keepers of peace and being non-offensive and stuff like that. And yet, the first thing that comes to their mind when something is out of their comfort zone is to destroy it. I have trouble connecting the two things.
Neo this
I
size,
used to as well. Hold on. Let Joanne take this. I used to as
yeah.
well.
But
Um, there are some things that I was looking to learn and potentially even master. But we can never truly know the extent of these things. Is destruction always going to be the right thing? Probably not. But actual ensured safe containment, that would be preferable to just letting them roam without any form of regulation.
I completely agree. So, how about you go back to your business and I keep those items for safeguarding?
See, that's the other thing. I feel just about as uneasy about you as I do about anything in those crates.
Ah, that is unfortunate. Well, there are worse things than me, I assure you.
Uh,
Neo this says, no doubt about it. We have found plenty of things as bad as you. So if there is plenty of stuff as bad as you, then there is plenty worse than you. But that doesn't it doesn't mean it's not bad. Lesser bad is still bad.
I'm just waiting for her out of character now. I'm just waiting for her to call Neo out.
Same. I am too out of character. Yeah.
You hypocrite, you have always been the daft janitor.
I have seen your future. You
Yeah.
will become the Darth Janitor.
Can we go for? Remember that one of us needs to end this quick.
At that, he says, now we are getting ourselves into trouble, it seems. I'm not willing to part with those items. At least not yet.
That Neo looks at her and says, "Go on," with a careful tone.
I intend to thoroughly research them. After that, hmm, let's say that I might be more willing to share them.
At
At
this,
this point, Joanne has
Neo
to take
looks.
his cue from Elena.
What would you need them for?
Oh, many things. I am unwilling to say anything more, though, to you right now, unless, of course, you, I don't know, make a move of goodwill, I guess.
Such as Neo says.
First of all, I have a hint that you don't know much about me, if any, at that point.
Neo doesn't say anything, but just waiting for her to continue.
But
Joanne
I
just
do
raises the
know,
eyebrow.
Right.
but I do know some things about you.
Oh, says Neo that. And what could you know about the group of nobodies and for few force users, which there are not many left in the galaxy?
Yes, not many are left, and there are a few people that want to make them even less, regardless of what dangers that. Enough of that. Let's get back on topic though. You
Neo
have
just
been
wanted to know what he. Out of character, I'm laughing because it's like you just wanted to know what she knows about us, and she was like, "Oh yeah, we're few force users." But well, anyway, let's move on. Like,
yes, yes.
it's hilarious. Nia, this would say, yeah, immediately before she tries to point it, yeah, you said that about the force users, but you imply like you knew about our group, so.
Oh yes. Um, you have been associates with this at some point.
Mm-hmm.
She is an able one. She has done a few things for me in the past, and I have done a few things for her as well.
I imagine, says Neo.
The poor girl couldn't possibly escape her old master alone. She needed help. She
Mm-hmm.
was as much as distraction as you were for her when you went to come on. Ah, to point
Uh,
Nadir.
j- yeah, you meant I was going to say out of character. You
Mm.
meant the part where they become the leader of the guild.
Yes.
Hmm. The first stab appearance, the most hated stab appearance.
Yes.
The hated stuff appearance. Yes.
Yes.
So
You were
anyway,
meant you were meant to distract the guards, and she was
mhm,
meant to distract Viren. I was there to take him out, and I did.
mhm. You see that Neo, it's not surprised of this, but he's also, not sure that she trusts her words.
Oh, you don't say.
I just get the feeling that Elena and Joanne share. Look, guys, we really lose. We're really losing trust on Dasa right now.
To
She
be
did
fair, Neo,
warn you.
Neo,
To be
Neo,
fair.
Neo, Neo knew the kind of person this is. That's why,
I know. So
he
do
Look,
we.
I
can't
know,
believe that
but here's the
but
deal. We had to follow the next plot hook.
I
It was
know.
the only one we had.
I know.
Unless we were actually going to go off and try to raid another Star Destroyer.
Yep.
so Neo looks at her and says, "So,
So, since I've heard some good things about you, I guess I will propose a small deal. As I said before, you walk out, I conclude my business with those items, and after I'm done, I am going to communicate with you and deliver the items you want.
Neo." This looks at Joe and Elena to know if they, agree with that deal or not.
So, Elena, you know about the weapons he's carrying, what it means.
Hmm.
Just making clear.
It's a double blade, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he mismeant that. Or
I know.
did he meant that?
I
Yeah,
mean,
I think
She
everyone
is
got the
an
meaning.
inquisitor.
Yeah.
Exactly, we
She's an
got
inquisitor,
the
yeah.
idea. Everyone outside of character knows that. Ellen is the only one probably in character that knows that.
yeah, exactly.
Elena feels
So anyway,
Elena feels extremely uneasy about it, but she does think that she's thinking more of I don't want to put my friends' lives at risk, so if if this is what I have to accept, then I'll guess I'll have to accept it.
okay, Jawain. Neo is waiting for either of you because he can't see Moody, Moody to make to know exactly what he has to say. So he's just waiting, to get both of your opinion before talking for the group.
We don't leave this world without them.
Okay.
All of them.
Oh, it's treason then.
Wait, Jawain says that aloud.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, like I always point at that. Nothing else.
So how do we start this resolution? I guess because of that literally.
Oh well, she
We don't
says.
leave this planet
Oh,
without them. We can
this
leave
planet.
here, but when I say all of them, I mean all of them, and not just the ones here in this
Oh, all
storehouse.
of them. Yes, about that, I'll have to make a few calls before that. But you seem at least capable of listening, which is always good.
That's that's
Question.
that's the only bone I'm able to throw.
Out of character, out of character. In character, is she stalling for time or not? Like,
Probably. It's
No.
it's why it's why I want to get rid of this quickly because we're running out of time.
You see her saying at that she plays a little more with her weapon and says, "So, are you going to leave my warehouse or what?"
Neo looks at her and
On
says,
your word.
The word you want. If you want to have some guarantee that I'm going to deliver all of them, there is none. Chances are I'm keeping some of them for good. Speaking of which, word is that you found the holocron at some point.
Remember how I mentioned that we can't ever truly know the full intention of these things? They have a life of
"Yeah."
their own.
Yes, but if no one researches them, who's going to make any use of those things? A lot of things have been lost.
Not
Some
every
things don't need to be known.
I disagree.
There are secrets in this galaxy that are too dangerous to comprehend. Elena adds.
Yes, there are some very dangerous secrets, and
And no one could ever possibly know everything anyway.
no, but
Be
that's
grateful
what
with what is already imparted to you, I say.
I'm getting a little bit impatient here.
That's your problem.
As I said, are you going to leave or not?
Neo,
Give
the
you
key
my
card that
word.
he.
I give you my word that I will give you some of them.
Neo shows the he shows her the key card and says, "We gave you a deal. We said you gave us all of them before you leave the planet." Puts it on his pocket. Says, "You said no."
Oh, I see how it is. And you see her moving.
Neo
Both of
shoots
them go
before
there. Okay.
Neo shoots this guy. He's not going to give them the chance to do anything. So I'm going to roll attack. Remember, I'm on auto fire. And my auto fire now it has a -2 chest to the attack. Oh, great! It
Ah,
fails completely.
ah.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess
Uh-huh.
we are in initiative now, huh?
Yes, and she ignites her her
Do
saber.
any
And so does
setup?
Juwang.
And so does
Any
Elena.
question? Any setup
And
before
my
this or
ex.
no?
Yes, as I
Right.
said, you have a round for setup.
Okay.
Well,
Um,
my damage reduction is active.
Just so
um,
you know, everyone has a penalty on all attack rolls, a -2 on all attack rolls, skill checks, and -2 to your will defense.
okay. -2 to will,
Why?
skill checks.
-2 to skill checks, attack rolls, and will defense.
Okay.
Okay.
So in other words, attack rolls and skill checks for now are 0. Will is -2.
Mhm.
S- um, and when I play, when my turn comes,
Mhm.
everybody will have a +2. Um,
Okay.
So what's giving us the penalty?
Yeah, that's what.
Yes,
Ferrora.
Aura, okay.
yes.
So do a 24 on me. Yeah, it's 24 for me.
Ah, good.
Yeah,
This
same it
gives
should be
time
for
for
me,
people to
right?
get away from me.
Wait, is initiative technically a skill check?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Yes, it is.
Everybody else has the same skill check. 24 is for me.
I
Like
Yeah,
did
you,
same for
apply.
me. I didn't put the -2, so
I
minus
put the
24.
-2 on mine.
you put
Mine has
minus
the minus.
like everybody that rolls because I do it before initiative, the effect basically because it was prepared is fine. Like
Uh
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
they don't get
Oh,
the
okay.
-2. I get the -2 because I don't give stuff to
Oh,
myself.
okay. So everyone put the Mundi.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
then,
just take my 17 then.
uh,
Take my 17.
so then Jawin should be
Let me make
24.
let me make a
I
small.
fixed
Lena
mine.
is still that.
Elena's.
Yeah, and Ketch is 11.
I should have 17.
I'm fixing it.
Mhm. Yeah, she didn't put the minus chord.
So somebody plays on 31 and somebody on 35. Really? 20?
Yes, I
Of
rolled
course.
20. It was for the mercenary though, the 20.
it's
Still.
it's Cloud. It's Mears. When he's rolling against us, he always rolls high. It's how he make us suffer.
There you go. Now it should work. Yep, it does work.
Mhm.
Not 20. What one was the
Jawen, can you delay after me? That's all I ask.
31 and 34, 35. So that makes
Perhaps.
a
What
difference.
is
Hmm?
what is this on what is this indicator on the token?
I put it, it's basically damage reduction at turn 0. Reminder for damage reduction, basically.
Oh, okay.
Catch, you rolled as an
And
11?
and and,
I
and
yeah, I originally had a 9. I fixed it to an 11
Oh
because
no.
I applied the minus and I shouldn't have, I guess.
Okay, does everyone see themselves?
Yeah.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. Mercenary first. He's going to move there. He aims his gun towards Elena.
That's 2 swift actions.
No,
Unless
no,
he's
no.
got
He's not actually aiming.
aiming. Okay.
He's not taking the aiming action actually.
Okay. Just wanted
He's,
to check.
yes. And then he takes a very defensive position. One, let me check. Yes, takes everyone. Let's make the roll. Ooh, a 2.
Okay.
That is good.
That suggests everybody and hits nobody. Actually, I think it only hits Gets if it's against Will.
I'll tell you. Don't worry.
Actually, can she even target me if she doesn't know I'm there?
No, you are not getting. You're not being targeted. Yet.
I'm just waiting for this at this point.
Okay. Uh-huh. A 6. That's a 28.
28. Okay. That
Okay.
hits everybody.
Except me.
Mm-hmm.
No, no,
Wait, what?
everybody has a -2 on the wheel. If it is against the wheel,
Okay.
at least.
It
Which
is.
I
It
So
is.
think.
21 now.
It is
Oh,
against
23.
will. Yes.
Oh.
The thing is, what am I going to do with it?
Mm-hmm. So back to 23. Okay.
Okay, those are the options. That is interesting.
Now, what you
Yes,
have.
we are doing it like this. Uh, the 4 people that you see this individual in front of you, you
Mm-hmm.
get a terrifying vision before you. It
Okay.
is enough to make you to urge you to want to flee as badly as
Mm-hmm.
nothing else before.
Mm-hmm.
You will have to spend your next turn fleeing the scene at full speed as you are terrorized by the individual before you.
Is this a
You had to
dodge?
roll that.
I mean, technically, he rolled very low.
It could
To
be
be,
worse, believe me. If I rolled really, really well, it could be far worse.
yeah, like the only reason this which thing is this? It's not this. I'm trying to find. Um, if he rolled, how to say, like he rolled a 2 and he just rolled well on the force point, so
Yes.
it could have been worse. Um,
He made one mistake. I have running attack.
actually, I'm trying to find the thing that does this effect.
So I'm hitting that guy while I'm forced to live.
Like, are you required to spend an action and run or no? Like,
No, you
double
just
run.
bolt.
No.
You just bolt.
Yeah, yeah. Are you required to, double run or no? Is my
Uh
question.
if okay, I'm going to leave that up to you.
I think it should be necessary because that will be too much restriction, in my opinion.
Hmm.
Like, usually the restriction is you cannot attack the guy that cast this, and you run. But
I'm not aiming at the guy that cast this. I'm
I
aiming
know,
at this guy.
I know.
It
I'm
literally
as
it literally
another
works the
engine.
same way that the terrifying presence works in D&D.
Basically, you don't attack the guy that did this effect, and you
You
run.
you don't want to attack them, and you want to get away from them as
Okay,
far as
so
possible.
the other guy is for the grabs. Okay,
Exactly what I did.
got it.
So
And
remember that's an auto fire. So if if my attack wouldn't hit, it's half the damage.
anyway, I do my born leader swift action because I don't think
You shot
that's
him,
yeah, this guy.
Neo. You shot
Yeah,
him.
this guy, the mercenary, I shot.
Yep, yep. You can see the bar.
We
Yeah,
can
That
see.
one,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
So that's with the -2 to attack. So it would be 25 hit. Okay, good to know.
Wait, no, because we are getting +2 from Inspire Confidence.
Yeah,
Your
So
but
that
we
attack.
all
cancels out.
but
y-
inspire confidence also
The attack
was
equal. Yeah,
conflicted with the
basically, I equalize everything except will right now.
exactly
I'm
exactly.
go. I can use born leader, I assume, which is a swift action. Uh, so now everybody has a +2 on attack rolls.
Mhm.
And I move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares. I'm out of clock. And question, can Zawin target here with Zoya or no?
Oh no,
No,
it
okay.
is
Not yet.
specifically on here. Yeah, not yet.
Next turn, basically.
Hmm.
If they
And
overcome the fear,
sorry, what?
What does
they
it take to
overcome the
overcome the
fear.
fear? Is that just waiting?
You should move 4 squares, basically.
Yeah.
The effect is going to wear out by its own in 1 minute from now.
1 minute, that means through the whole fight, so.
Yes, you have to
Oh,
find.
right. I know the answer. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say it because I know the answer.
The answer is
Wait.
very. It's pretty easy actually, but you have to roll an intelligence check or wisdom check to find it.
Okay, let me roll a wisdom check for myself. Just tell me if I know the answer. Don't
Yeah,
spoil it because I know it actually
Hmm.
out of character.
Yeah.
it's something that yeah, it's something that
I,
I'm
I,
certain that you
I,
know.
yeah. Either way, I will do it next turn. I'm gonna roll a wisdom because let's be honest. I need to set up everybody. Just let me know if I know. I don't think
Hmm.
so. Anyway,
Yes.
okay. Next turn, I will act according to that.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Mm.
That was a real life check with wisdom check. That wasn't an in-game wisdom check, just to clarify.
Hmm.
Dwayne.
Wait. What is this that's happening?
Okay, for the next 10 turns, everybody needs to run 4 steps away. 4 steps. Um, all
Okay,
your
Maximum
speed
moving
away.
capacity.
let me explain
About
it. Let me explain it. It is the super version of the mind trick force power. Because it is extremely open-ended in the book on what you can do with it, I've made some home rules with it. I'm literally making the fear effect that is completely broken. I'm making it a little bit more friendly. And I'm using the same ruling, let's say, from the classic D&D, which is pretty much terrifying presence. You don't want to get you can't attack the person that you're terrified of until the effect ends, and you have to spend your movement to get away from them as far as possible. How you get out of it, though?
Rather wait 10
Cloud,
minutes,
the mood has the answer.
or you should do
Actually,
what I
yes,
know.
everyone can have the answer. Actually, it requires either a wisdom or intelligence check.
which takes an action, right?
No
No,
action,
it
just
doesn't.
just I assume you need to do it on your turn.
Yes,
Which this is my turn.
So does that mean
yes.
I also need to flee then, or
No,
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 no.
no,
It
no.
okay?
was
You're
against
not
everybody
affected.
else.
Yes,
All right.
you're not affected by
Just
that.
wanted to double check again.
Yeah, you know, you had 45 stealth. Don't worry about it.
Oh, and looking up the snipe and perception rules, unless she actually makes a stealth check, my sniping roll is going to be just against her passive perception.
Oh, don't worry.
It's high, I know. Though
Anyway,
I have a question. Do I count as having cover?
Mm, yes. Cover. Okay, I will say this. You have cover. If we take into account someone trying to find you.
All right. Just wanted to make
You
sure.
have cover if someone tries to shoot you. You don't have cover if she
If
attacks you
someone
with
crawls into the
lightsaber.
hole and
that's you. Yeah.
Yeah,
stabs you,
I meant cover for stealth reasons because it also gives a bonus to stealth.
Yes, yes, you do have that.
Okay, because that's gonna have the penalty for sniping, which is very important to me. We'll see if the
Very
stealth
important.
build actually
So-
works.
so
No.
if I were to make a wisdom save now,
You will know the answer, yes.
Yes, you will figure it
Basically,
out.
if you roll enough. Outside of that, you had to move like 4, and the only other thing I can see you doing is force grip on the soldier.
on
Yeah.
the soldier. You know what? 4 movement.
In whatever.
It's not. It's
uh,
not
i-
terrible. It just
No,
has to
it's
be
not terrible.
away
Yes,
from her, right?
in whatever
Yeah.
direction you want, but
Away from the target.
yeah, away from.
There's a reason why I chose the direction I chose. This is supposed to be close. And since I'm going to be attacking, you know.
I mean, the good thing is that Zawen only moves 4 squares except if he uses
Yeah.
powers.
So nothing is urging me to use my powers, so I'll just use
Uh,
grip. guy.
Actually, just roll.
Just roll with wisdom.
Yes. Let's start with that.
Okay.
Start with that, yeah.
Perfect.
It could
Perfect.
make things easier.
Be right back.
Okay.
That's exactly the same roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Uh, it is it is a mind and body situation. Something has to happen for you to shake you up a bit and snap out of it. That means even a little bit of damage will snap you out.
I'm not shooting you guys.
No,
Not you.
don't.
Not
I have
you.
DR10 on.
Pika, not you.
Oh yeah,
So,
that's
and the check didn't
when I
take up
usually
anything, did
say
it?
that, I mean it as a joke. I don't mean it to do this kind of stuff right now.
The check didn't actually take up any actions, did it?
No, it's a
Oh,
free
no,
action.
no.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, then
Where are you? I lost you. There you go.
Who
I'm
did
right
you lose?
there.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
no,
right here.
no, in the.
I know. I'm
No,
right
no.
there.
I lost you. He hasn't moved. Perfect.
Anyway,
Okay, so I
so
am still going to grip this guy.
okay.
That is awful damage, but
It's still that's 14 damage that goes because yeah.
Not only 14, he also doesn't have a standard action.
He also doesn't
So,
have a standard action.
I
Well,
don't.
I was kind of hoping to get damaged, so
I assume it hits. Okay, so yeah, like just move 4 steps away and you're fine.
and that's right here.
And I will fix the counter.
Elena.
I'll do my wisdom check first.
He's none the wiser.
Yep.
I always roll
You
terrible.
must run.
I always
Yes.
roll terrible at wisdom. I don't think I've got a single good
You,
wisdom roll.
you wait. Don't you want to do anything?
I can't exactly do anything, can I?
Ranged attack
Yeah,
after
you can do
moving.
exactly. You can do that.
I could.
The wisdom check didn't talk your standard action. That's why
I
I said
guess
that
Anything
I
you've
could.
you
got,
can do something.
I guess I
anything
could.
that's got 60 feet.
I guess I could do a force blast against the mercs. I could just waste one of my more useless powers. Save some of my big spells for when we need them.
If you want, that's why I ask it. If you want to do anything, I didn't tell you to do anything.
That's 20.
On
That's
whom?
On
The
on
on
the
the
merc.
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 On the
The
merc,
only
'cause
one we
Ah,
can
yes,
do.
yes, of course. Yeah. I'm forgetting my own rules.
I'm not going to bother with the force point because why waste it on damage when I don't really need it for damage right now?
Agree.
That's a really good roll for damage anyway, so why waste it?
At this point, we probably should save our force points, especially us, for when we
Exactly.
need our powers back.
Exactly.
Catch.
All right, let's see. I've already aimed at our dear friend, the helicopter.
Get
So
the
that
chopper
means
now!
Into the chopper now.
all right. So I've got +2 to attack rolls, so let's do this.
Actually, do you?
+4 from mood, -2 from aura,
Yeah,
net +2.
An ally
plus
loses
4.
this bonus immediately if line of sight is broken or you are unconscious or dead.
The
So
line of sight is not broken.
Yeah.
between the two of them, no, it's not. Yeah.
All right.
Like, I think I need to have the line of sight, but basically I know what it is.
Anyway, say hello to my little friend.
30,
Hello.
30 feet damage. That is
Does
really
that
behind.
break the threshold?
That is attack on Inquisitor,
Oh, I
right?
forgot to add in my new feat that adds half my assassin levels and damage.
That
So
means
1
1
damage. So
more.
that's 34 damage. A huge increase, I know.
Give
That's
me a second.
amazing.
What are those rolls?
33.
Yeah, honestly. They're
These
great.
these are to deflect
Does he
Both of
not
them
have?
fail because 34.
I mean, sure, yeah.
Mm,
34
well,
indeed.
Yep.
34 indeed. The feat I thought was
Uh,
useless is saving my ass right now.
unfortunate.
Yeah. Also, if that
wait,
also
wait. He was aiming on the Inquisitor.
I
yeah,
know. He
Inquisition.
has spent his quick action to soak up the damage with his
Oh, oh.
Inharm's
Oh.
Blade.
He
With
died.
his whole life, okay.
Yes.
All
Okay.
right. So
His
now
life was inconsequential.
Like if that pass, the Inquisitor will be on minus 10 immediately.
all right, so now I use a stealth snipe action for my move. -10 due to sniping, +5 due to cover. I'm gonna re-roll that. There we go.
Much better.
Unless she actually makes an active perception roll, she only gets her passive.
Don't tell me her passive is 40.
Oh. There is one problem though. She knows your position.
Mhm.
She still has to look to find me.
Oh yes. There's another problem with it though.
I'm right next to her.
Yeah.
You might want to use a movement action to actually move away.
No, he wasn't affected. He didn't knew the
No,
position
no,
of
no, no,
the
no, 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 no. Move away
Oh,
tactically to get out of her range.
tactically,
Yes.
if he can do that, like that depends on the mechanics.
Let me see.
Because I don't think he gets more cover on the other side.
Interesting. Very interesting.
So I'm pretty sure
First of all, let's
I
see.
remain hidden.
You remain hidden, but unless your weapon has some way to not make sound,
Yeah.
they know
Uh,
from where this comes from. That's the
He just doesn't know exactly.
yes. She doesn't know exactly where, but she knows that it's somewhere there.
well.
I mean, she can always force move the object.
Don't
In
give him
theory, at least.
ideas.
I'm just gonna aim. I'm just gonna aim for my quick action and leave it at that. I've got a lot of HP. I can soak up a hit.
Are you okay? Are you going to aim? You said.
Yes. Because I'm prone and I've aimed at her previously, it only takes one swift action.
Don't you need? Oh, you have the what? It's
Bipod.
yes, you have the bipod again. Yeah, yeah.
My build doing exactly what it's made to do.
You see that she enters inside the door.
Can I actually see inside the room from where I'm at, considering it's like not super far from me?
Mm, not really.
If we
Bummer.
cannot see her, can we still run from here?
Now that she's not in sight, you can do things.
Okay, let's proceed.
Wait, now that she's inside, we don't feel the fear, or do we?
You do feel it, but she's not there, so you
Okay,
can.
can I do an intelligence roll to see if I realize
Yes,
the
yes,
realize the
yes,
problem?
yes.
No wasting my action. That's why I
No,
went.
no,
Oh,
no.
20! Okay.
Yes, you do.
Okay. This is what Neo thinks. Tell me if it's possible. He's going to purposely run into a wall to damage himself to snap out of this.
You can do that.
Neo's going to run into the wall that's right there, right now.
Okay. Roll.
What
Roll a
do I have to
d4.
roll for the damage?
Yes.
A d4.
1. Good.
Amazing.
Amazing.
After that, if Neo has actions to do a quick talking, he says, "Hit yourselves with something." After that, after nursing his hit on the wall,
You
And
want
I'll
to
Maybe
just
I should shoot people.
Yes, you should shoot people.
he didn't say should. He said hit yourselves with something.
Ella just looks confused.
Will that actually take away his movement action, or will be just one movement of what Neo
uh
has left?
Just stub
it,
your toe really badly.
it will take out your action and whatever
No,
movement you
no,
spend to get there. That's
hitting
about it.
myself on the wall. I asked it.
Yeah, hitting yourself in the wall is your
My action. So I have my movement action still.
yes.
Okay. His movement action is going to move here. Just
No,
in
what you
case.
should have done is you should have. You should.
This way he has aim here and here.
What you should have done is you should have slapped Mood in the face, and then Mood could slap Joanne, and Joanne could slap.
Okay,
Elena.
Neo moves here. If he no wait, I don't have an action. I don't have an action for that, so I can't do that because I wasted my action on hitting myself.
Yeah, I know.
How
It's
about
okay.
Mood can go and slap Joanne. Joanne can go slap Elena, and Elena can go slap Mood.
No,
Yeah, well, I
have
wasted an action awaking myself, so
I have a better idea. I will slap Elena. Elena will use move Jawen into the wall, slashes through it, and the fight continues. How that sounds?
Amazing.
Use my lightsaber on the wall, carve a hole in it.
I use move object to snap Joanne out of it.
I gotta go.
Alright.
Yeah, see, yeah.
oh,
Okay.
So yeah, standard action is just aim, shoot, snipe. So have
Yep.
fun.
Anyways, what I want is
Some
This
Cheez
isn't gonna be
Its.
anywhere near as fun without Pika.
Yeah.
I mean, we could
Yeah.
always just end, but anyway. Can I just double move and hit myself on this wall or no? On
What?
this one here. Can I hit myself like around here?
You can take the charge action and slam your own head on the wall, I guess.
That
Sure,
would be 2d4.
I'm fine with that. Like my weapon has more damage if I attempt to attack anybody.
okay.
Uh, and like
Well,
also
doing the charge, wouldn't that hit also Lena and Jawen because they are in the
no,
way?
No, unless he charges on one of you. In that case,
Okay.
the other one will take the hit.
Okay.
Charge
like
into
that.
Joanne.
Is that okay?
Charge into Joanne.
Yeah.
Take both of you take damage, and Joanne can just get up and slap me.
Tell me the damage.
I mean, just roll it.
I mean 1d4.
2, I think it was. If it was a charge
I'm
I
asking.
said that. I said that.
Oh.
I'm not the
It's
GM.
1d4 actually.
It's
not
1d4.
yeah,
Okay, good to know.
Okay,
doesn't-
I took 4 damage. Yes.
Does that mean I take 4 damage too?
And me.
No. That was against the wall. Let's
Damn it, I was
continue.
suggesting to charge into Joanne, and Joanne can come and slap Elena.
Mm,
I could have
Wait,
been...
if Jawen charged against Selena, wouldn't that wake both of you?
No.
Okay.
Like if that is an attack, that is the issue. Anyway,
How about Joanne uses his movement to run away, and 4 squares will still have him adjacent to Elena, so he can slap Elena. And when Elena's out of it, Elena can slap Joanne.
I don't have to run away anymore, though, is the thing.
that is the thing. Yes. My question is there any door from here or no?
Uh,
There
not
was
that you know.
something that Cage
Not
was able
that
to
you
do.
Oh
know.
no, I just realized I got a problem. I have
What?
DR active.
Ah, yes,
no.
of course.
Yes.
But
So
don't worry. Neo cannot fire on you.
Yes.
Okay.
He
Sure.
can auto fire, but
Sure.
if he doesn't actually hit, he's taking half damage.
Yeah,
Still,
exactly.
still, you don't need to run, so don't worry. Worst case scenario, Elena flinks you at the enemy, and we are fine.
It'll be beneficial to you as well, because I can just use move objects on you, and you can, and then on your, and if you delay after me, I can use move objects on you to slam you into the Inquisitor, and you can just attack the Inquisitor while you're there.
Yeah, the issue is the Inquisition is not here. That's the only issue. But yeah, sure. If we see him again, that is a possibility.
Went further in. Who knows?
we won't know until we follow. Anyway,
Elena.
fine, whatever. I'll just
Slap her
sure
head.
slap Elena.
Wake up!
Oh, what was that for? Because Elena
Snap out of.
snap out of what?
2 damage.
Snap out of it so that you can help me snap out of it.
I mean, I was role playing in character saying.
Actually, oh shoot, I technically don't. I have a -2 to strength, so
I take no damage.
Oh, and you have minus. Yeah.
I have.
Oh no.
I take no damage.
This is a clown fest.
Yes.
So Elena will actually go.
And that's why I charge it against the wall, because that way it's just pure damage. There's no escaping this.
And Elena will, since I've not been damaged, Elena will just look at you going, "What was that for?"
I tried to step you out of it. I guess it didn't work. I'm sorry. But I'm gonna need your help.
Okay, backhand.
It's
Oh,
not
no.
gonna do anything.
This is going to be the forever slap fest.
It's not gonna do anything. I have DR10 active.
Cloud, we enter Digimon Adventure 02, the slap season.
What a waste of turn! Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
Well,
This is getting
what else are we going
out
to
of hand.
do? Just us two will be in the background, just trying to slap each other out of it. You can't slap me out of it because you can't roll high enough to damage me, and I can't get past your DR10.
Suggestion: should we end it here? So,
I'm
Pika
inclined to saying
plays.
yes because just
Yeah.
because
l-
Pika is
Yeah, I
the-
kind of
Yeah,
want
I
Pika.
agree.
I kind of want
Let's
Pika
wait.
here. Yeah.
like
Agree.
Pika's the comedy here.
I
Yeah,
assume,
wait.
I assume Pika is going to just wait there, but still I don't want to play his character for
yeah.
reasons.
Yeah.
Like I'm
I
obviously
actually
going in.
I would actually prefer
Everyone
Agree.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
for everyone to be
Mhm.
here. So yes.
Anyway,
Yeah, we ended it here.
just saying this, I would say that you guys should just come with us instead of doing the slap fest, basically, and we will
I
see
haven't
Yeah.
used my
how it will
movement
go.
action. Well, I haven't used my movement action yet. So, assuming Joanne climbed onto my robe to hit me, I can have Joanne attached to my robe, so and I can move us both with my movement.
Just slam us both into the wall. But wait, no! I still have DR10!
It'll get me out of it, but not you. So I'll just.
You'll actually have to carry me. You will actually have to carry me until you can throw me into the Inquisitor.
So Elena will carry Joanne in front of
Like
her.
at this moment, I'm tempted to say use a lightsaber on Zawain because nothing else will pierce his
Yeah.
damage, and like you will do what? Oh, actually, you will do only at most you will do 24 damage if you roll all of them. If you crit,
Just
you will do more
just
damage. But
just since he's he's back.
actually, never mind. Don't roll. You only hit him with critical at this point. Never mind.
Exactly, I can't do anything, so I'll just assuming
Mhm.
Joanne's gonna be just clinging onto Elena's robe like a baby, like a toddler clinging onto his mother's apron. I'm just gonna
That's
move forward.
exactly
Yeah.
exactly the image that was in my head when I said it.
Same.
Just Elena has to move like Joanne's just clinging onto her rope, and Elena has to move with Joanne on her feet, standing on her feet, just going, "Alright, I'm moving forward."
Actually, can you not force grip Zawain? I know,
Oh,
random.
speaking
Okay.
of, I did use Force Grip, so I need to
No,
make sure
no.
that I.
Oh,
Elena
not
has it
you.
too,
He
I think, or
means.
he
no?
wants. He
No,
wants.
I need to mark. I need to mark that I did in fact use Force Grip.
Oh,
Okay,
right.
just put something next to it.
I put a star in my Force powers beside the Force powers that I use. That's
Okay.
what I do.
Yeah, I usually just change the color underneath. Because like I have all the encounter powers at red, like whatever.
Look,
You know.
we've got something comedic to end the session on. Elena's carrying Joanne like a mother carrying her toddler.
We
Let's
actually
go.
have many comedic stuff, but anyway.
Anyway,
This
so we're
session.
gonna end it here for now. Whether or not Pika will be available to join us after his weekend thing, we don't know. But
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. So
Yeah.
this might be anticlimactic as it is. Where we're gonna have to end for this week.
Mhm.
The shortest
Star
The
Wars
Star
shortest
Wars
stream in
Star Wars
history, I
stream
guess.
ever.
I've ever done.
Actually,
That's okay.
it
I prefer
should
them
be
this
the
length
shortest
anyway.
it should be the shortest of all at this point.
Now, I swear we've had a
Exactly.
Pika campaign that's only lasted an hour before, I think.
Uh,
I can't remember.
Anyway,
yeah, I can remember too.
Anyway, I'm
Anyway,
gonna cut off, so I
see ya.
should go.
later.
Tune in next time to see
You cut
will
off.
Elena
Are we
and
out?
Joanne get the
The